Hey, welcome back to another reading. This is Soul Whispers Tarot and I'm Karen. Today's reading is, does this person miss you? Does he miss you? Does she miss you? What are their current feelings? What they're currently thinking about you at this time? So we have 3 sets of cards, and set of cards number 1 is the green stone. Set of cards number 2 is the pink stone, and set of cards number 3 is the orange stone. So in this reading, we're going to be looking at the tarot cards, the oracle cards, and I have my own personal oracle that I've created as well, which is called Our Eternal Love, which has channeled messages on. And then we're going to be pulling out messages from the bag as well. So if you're interested in doing your healing work in order to attract love into your life, attract a happy romantic relationship that's really healthy, then please check out my meditations. I have quite a few. The details are below this video in the description box. So some of them are soulmate meditations and twin flame meditations. Basically, they're about aligning you with a person that's for your highest good, the person that you're destined for. And I also have 50% off of all of those meditations as well. And again, all the details are below this video in the description box. So please check those out. Okay, so I'll leave a few moments for you to tune into the energies of the cards. It's fine to be drawn to more than one set of cards. You can pause the video at this time, but I'll also leave a few quiet moments as well. Okay, so let's get into the reading. So welcome to set of cards number 1. You've chosen the green crystal. So, does this person miss you? We're using the Connolly Tarot, the Romance Angels Oracle cards, the Gypsy Oracle cards, and my newest deck, Our Eternal Love, which has all the channeled messages on. And then we're going to be pulling out the messages from the bag as well. So does this person miss you? So there's the World, the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. Okay. This could be the one. Separation. Melancholy. Letter. And service. No one will ever love me like you do, and no one will ever love you like I do. I feel envious of everyone who is close to you. I want to be by your side too. And I miss what we had in the past. I often reminisce about those times. So yes, this person is definitely missing you. Okay. I'll move these to the side. Okay, so yeah, this person is definitely missing you. With the World, I'm seeing that as you mean the world to them. They want to be with you. They want a relationship with you. I feel like they have centered their world around you in many ways, whether that's healthy or not. They see you as the world. They see you as the one for them. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek, and he's reaching out to her, taking her hand almost as in a proposal. And it's so interesting that there's the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So this person is really wanting to reach out to you, offer you their heart, offer you something tangible. express their emotions, be there for you. It's interesting that he's standing on these books. It's the first time I've noticed that. But it's like this person has been, they've either learned a lot from some kind of separation that you've been through or are currently going through. And they may have been studying some kind of way how to heal themselves or how to reach out, or they may have literally just learned so much from this separation about what wasn't working in the past and how maybe to do things differently this time around. They're definitely wanting a second chance. I feel like this person really is putting in the work because there's the Knight of Pentacles. This is slow movement, but it's slowly but surely. It's the workhorse. This person's planting the seeds because they want your relationship to grow. So this person wants to do the right thing. And they want a stable and secure foundation for your connection. Maybe there was a lot of instability in the past, a lot of insecurity. But they're wanting to change that. They're wanting to develop a balanced commitment is what I'm feeling, because they want this 10 of Cups, or maybe you had this at some point and they're wanting that back. This is the happy relationship. This is having a happy family life, happy home, fulfillment on all levels. They're wanting healing in your connection, because to me the rainbow represents the chakras, so energy healing. You know, Spirit is saying you're the first person they think of, or the first thing they think of in the morning, and the last person they think of before they go to sleep. So you're very much on their mind. And they've centered their world around you in many ways, because they feel like you are the one for them. They're really praying that you are the one for them, and that you can get past this separation. It's really interesting. There's separation here, and then there's the melancholy. They're feeling sad about this. They're having regrets. They're longing for this reconnection with you. For some of you, it could be because of lockdown, you know, as well. But they're really wanting to get close to you. There's letter. So some of them, they want to communicate to you. This is the Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. This is the offer, reaching out with expression of their emotions. This reminds me of, you know, like in so many films where it shows the person writing by candlelight at night to their sweetheart. You know, this person is thinking about you at night time, thinking about what to say to you, how to make amends if you parted in difficult circumstances or painful circumstances in the past. Some of you, they are already in communication with you, but you know, after lockdown or whatever it is that's been blocking you, and they want to come back together with you, and they want to be of service to you in terms of they really want to be there for you, be supportive, be stable for your connection and service. You know, it could have been their work that created a separation for the odd few of you. No one will ever love me like you do, and no one will ever love you like I do. So yeah, they see you as a soulmate. They're definitely missing you because they've never loved anyone like they love you, and they've never known anyone to love them and understand them like you do with them. And they feel such a connection, such a resonance. It just feels right with you. And it feels like, you know, there's a hole in their heart kind of thing, or part of their soul is missing when they're not with you. Sorry, that's my chair that squeaks. I miss what we had in the past. I often reminisce about those times. So yeah, you've literally got a card here saying, I miss you. I miss what they miss what you had. They miss the past. Like I said, some of you had the Ten of Cups, or maybe things didn't fully get off the ground in the past, but it was always their hope and dream to be with you and have their dreams come true romantically with you. And they're missing this withdrawal that you've both had with each other recently. They're reminiscing a lot about you. They could be, for some of them, you know, looking at old photos or social media, at your photos. I feel envious of everyone who is close to you. I want to be by your side too. So yeah, they may be looking at your photos and seeing you connecting with family. Obviously not at the moment for many of you, but you know, they may see that you're communicating with family and friends, or you may be with someone else now, and they're feeling very envious because they want to be by your side. They want to be in your life. They want to be someone extremely significant to you. So let's look into these messages in here. Are they missing you at this time? What are they feeling? What's going on? Obsessed. So yeah, they're definitely missing you. They're obsessing about you and your connection. They may be obsessing about how to reach out, what to say, especially if there was difficulties or, you know, things didn't end well. You're definitely on their mind a hell of a lot. Social media. Yeah. So yeah, that's definitely confirmation of that. Reminiscing, looking at photos, or they may be reaching out to you through social media, or they're just obsessively looking at your social media and feeling envious of those who you're talking to on there. Scared. So I feel like they're scared of losing you. They're scared perhaps about what to say to you. If there was a lot of hurt involved in the past. So I feel like they're definitely having sleepless nights. They may be feeling scared with what's going on within the world as well right now. They want you to know that you know, if they were distant in the past, it wasn't because they didn't love you. It was just because they were scared of opening up and being vulnerable. Rebel. So yeah, they may have rebelled against this connection in the past. And this is above the letter card. So they may be a bit scared about coming forward and giving you some kind of explanation, just in case you don't want to hear it and you're going to rebel against them as well. One final message. I want you back. Wow. So yeah, definitely missing you. They want you back. They want you by their side. They want to make amends. They want to say, I'm sorry if, you know, they hurt you. They want things to heal. They want that reconciliation. And it's because they see you as the one for them. So please check out my other videos. I have loads on here about how are they really feeling, what are they thinking, will they make a move, all readings like that. So please check those out. And also please check out my meditations. I have quite a few about how to get yourself into the right vibration to manifest your soulmate. So it could be this person, or you know, it's for whoever is for your highest good. So it could end up that you manifest another person, you know, your soulmate could be someone else, but it will get you into the right vibration. I have several available, and all the details for those are below this video in the description box. So thank you so much, and I'll move on to the next set of cards. So welcome to set of cards number 2. You've chosen the pink crystal. So does he or she miss you? So we've got the Mermaid Tarot deck here, the Gypsies Oracle cards, the Romance Angels Oracle cards, and my deck, which is Our Eternal Love, with the channeled messages on. And then we're going to look into these messages here as well. Okay, so does this person miss you? We have the Three of Swords, the Eight of Cups in reverse, the World in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. Okay. From the Gypsies Oracle cards, we have Child, Size, and Love. From the Romance Angels Oracle cards, we have Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And we have Religious Factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And then we have Never doubt my love for you. I have always loved you and I always will. I can't sleep at night because I'm worried about our connection. How do we make it work? And finally, this is not all in your imagination. It's real. Okay. And then we're going to look in these in a little bit as well. Okay, so this person is definitely missing you. They can't sleep at night because they're worried about your connection. They're wondering, how do you both make it work? Okay, so there's the Three of Swords as well. They're feeling a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain and sadness. They're really worrying, really panicking is what I'm feeling, especially with those sleepless nights because of what's happened. It could have been a third-party situation. They may have felt like they made a mistake, or you may be with someone else and they're feeling very heartbroken about that. But it doesn't necessarily mean that one of you is with someone else. It's literally just so much pain that they're feeling, and there's these tears here. They're crying, some of them. They're feeling this intense longing. It's like they're crying because they can't handle that longing, but they're also crying in sadness is what I'm feeling. I feel like this person may have a lot of regrets. They may have, because the swords are about the mind and perception, they may have chosen their mind over their heart in the past, and they're regretting that. It's like the decisions they made based on their thoughts, the head versus heart. When they followed their head, you know, or when they followed their fears, when they followed their wounding rather than their heart, they experienced loss and heartbreak with you. But now they're seeing things clearly. There's all these eyes. It's like in the past they couldn't see clearly because their vision was being clouded by their mind, their fears, doubts, being overly logical rather than focusing on what they were feeling, focusing on the intuition that comes through the heart. So now they're seeing much more clearly. They couldn't see clearly in the past, and so they were looking kind of in a different direction. Now they're looking at you. Their eyes are on you. They're thinking about you. Their heart, you know, the eyes that are on the heart are focused on you. They feel this love for you. And there's the Eight of Cups in reverse. So some of them, if they walked away in the past, this is saying they didn't really want to walk away. They wanted things to work with you, but maybe it was very complicated. Maybe there was a lot of obstacles, or it's difficult, and so they kind of felt like they had to walk away. Or maybe at the time they thought maybe it was better for everyone to walk away, but now I feel like they're regretting that, or you may have walked away and they're really missing you, and they're really hoping you haven't walked away for good. They're hoping that this is a time of separation, just so you can both focus on this moon energy, which is basically healing yourselves. Go, taking time and space to look inwards. They're hoping this separation isn't for good, or this person's having difficulties in letting go or surrendering. This person may be quite codependent or just attached to you because they feel like you are their world. And with this in reverse, their world has been turned upside down when they're not with you. So in the traditional tarot, it shows a lion with a sword. So like the lion of strength at the top of the wheel, and then it shows like the devil at the bottom. So in the reverse position, it's like the devil's at the top, and that's like their inner demons, their fears, anything that's blocking them, and we're focusing on their energy, but it could be on both sides. A lot of mirroring happens in relationships. So it's like their fears got the better of them. They're fearing right now. They're not really feeling that strong about what's going on in the connection. And yeah, I'm just really sensing that they're feeling incredibly lonely. They're feeling lost without you, and they're desperately wanting like a reconciliation. 'Cause there's the Eight of Swords in reverse. I'm seeing this as they're feeling like at this time you hold the power in this connection in a way, like they're feeling stuck in this fear, it was like their fears made them stuck and not be able to fully move forward towards you or commit to this connection in the past. This can mean they're freeing themselves from their blocks. And again, it's the sword, so mind and perception. They're freeing themselves, but also I do get a sense that they feel like the choice is yours in a way, because they know that they feel this love for you, but would you be open and receptive to them or not if they came forward? And so they're getting caught up in fears about that, and this is all weighing heavily on their mind with the Ten of Wands. It's really like burdening their thoughts. They can't focus on anything else, is what I'm seeing. This Ten of Wands normally shows the character with the Ten of Wands in front of their face, so they can't see where they're going. It's like, and there's this blindfold here as well. So this person, they can't really concentrate on anything else in their life, is what I'm feeling, because they're just thinking about your connection. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about the past, any regrets, or things like that, how to make it work. When I see this child card, what I feel is they feel like this child that, when a child is put in their room on their own to go to sleep, and then they're crying out for their mother kind of thing. They're really, really missing their mother. They feel like they need their mother. So this person is really feeling like they need you. They're craving you, craving your attention, craving you being there for them. They miss how they felt safe with you. They're missing the love and the nurturing and the kindness and everything that you gave them. They're feeling like this helpless little child, and it's almost as though they've always been like this innocence of this small child. There may have been a parent-child dynamic within your connection where you played the mother or the father, basically the parent role, and they were like the child role. Because look, interestingly, there's size. It's almost like, this is like the Five of Cups to me. This is like mourning the loss of a connection. And they're missing you, obviously, as well. But it's like you're both missing each other. They're wanting their mother. And it's like, I know this sounds weird, but it's like the mother's wanting the child. But it may be that you became too codependent upon each other. And that's why a separation was needed for you both to work on your own healing and wholeness, like separately for a while. She's either holding a letter or a photo. It could represent both. Like this person may be looking at old photos or reading old messages that you wrote to each other. They're definitely mourning the loss of your connection, and they're wanting it back. They're wanting you back. Because the love and Cupid, they feel like your love was destined. They feel like it was a gift from the divine. They just feel this deep love for you. You know, Cupid has his arrow. They want to send you a message. They may be worrying that they send you a message and you're still going to be disappointed and not open and receptive. They may be worrying that you've already mourned the loss of this connection and that you're not going to change your mind. So they're feeling so much chemistry for you right now, a really strong magnetic attraction. And some of you will be feeling that, and that magnetic chemistry may be reawakening within you as well. Like you're feeling their feelings and vice versa. Religious factors. So yeah, there's definitely a deep spiritual aspect of this connection. And whatever's happened was to help you both with awakening, help you both heal yourselves as individuals in certain ways. And there could be a very strong telepathic bond that you share with this person, especially right now. And this chemistry is reigniting because of that. You're feeling their longing and you're longing for them as well. Never doubt my love for you. I have always loved you and I always will. So they're feeling upset if they feel that you might not realize that they've always loved you. Some of them realize that their actions didn't really show that or show the opposite of that, but they have always truly loved you. They've just been like this child is what I'm feeling. It could be like to do with immaturity or just needing to grow a lot on their own rather than them just not loving you. It's about them being inexperienced. I can't sleep at night because I'm worried about our connection. How do we make it work? So yeah, they definitely want it to work. They want to work on it. And towards that reconciliation. This is not all in your imagination, it's real. So if you're sensing this person's energies are really focused on you right now, but you're still in no contact, then it's not in your imagination. What you're feeling is real. But also the love that they feel for you, that's not in your imagination. That was real as well. So let's look into these messages here. You're my world. Yeah, and that's what I said with the world card. So they're definitely missing you because they see you as their world. Their world's been turned upside down and they feel lost without you. Different paths. So yeah, you had to go down different paths for a while. I feel like you had become too dependent upon each other and you needed to have independence and self-love, you know, not looking outside of yourselves to each other for that approval and validation and that love on the outside. Finding that love within yourselves, the self-love. I'm sorry. Yeah. They're sorry about the past. I'm definitely feeling that. They want to make amends. They may want to reach out and with an explanation and an apology, but they may be worried how you're going to receive them or not receive them. karmic contract. So yeah, whatever difficulties happened, it was part of the soul contract, to trigger up these wounds within you both, so that they, you know, they're no longer stuck in the subconscious. They come up to the surface to be healed and released, so you can both find inner peace, so that you can have peace with each other as well. So one final message. Karma to settle. So yeah, definitely karmic contract, karma to settle. Maybe if someone got with someone else, there was karma that was part of the soul contract. They had to experience that. They had to heal, release that, especially before they could be with you, or you could be with them. So please check out my other readings. I have loads on here about how does this person truly feel about you, what do they want to happen, will they make a move, and all readings like that. Also, please check out my meditations. I have a few which are about aligning you to be able to manifest, attract, you know, due to the law of attraction, your true soulmate, a really happy and healthy relationship. So that may be with this person, you know, you may attract this person and come into union with them, or, you know, if it's for your highest good, if it's part of your soul contract to be with someone else, then it will help you get into alignment for that new person to come in, you know, whoever's for your highest good. And there's also 50% off of all of my meditations as well, so check those out. The details are below this video in the description box. So thank you so much, and I'll move on to the final set of cards. So this is set of cards number 3, and you've chosen the orange crystal. So does this person miss you? What are they feeling for you right now? What are they thinking? So we've got the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Gypsy Oracle cards, the Romance Angels Oracle cards, and my latest new deck, Our Eternal Love, where I've got channeled messages on here. And then we're going to be pulling out messages from the bag as well. So does this person miss you? We have the 5 of Cups. So that, to me, right off the bat, is saying that they do miss you. The Page of Pentacles. The Moon. The 4 of Swords. And the Fool. And we have Misfortune. To me, this is the Tower card. Hope. And Young Woman. Calling in your soulmate. And Soulmate. And then we have, I'm always talking about you to my friends. I don't know why, but I always doubt your love for me. And you've made me closer to spirit, and for that I am eternally grateful. Okay, so this person is definitely missing you. Especially as we start off with the 5 of Cups. They're feeling that there's definitely been some kind of loss in your connection. And it's like they're mourning the loss of some kind of old dynamic that you had together. Because the black cloak is like mourning the loss. And this person is really hoping and praying that there's still an opportunity for you to be together. Because this is like the 3 of Cups, sorry, the 2 of Cups card, which is the happy relationship, harmony and balance, returning to your relationship. So it's like you used to have the 3 of Cups energy between you both. There may have been a lot of joy, a lot of optimism, celebration, happiness. They felt very hopeful, but then, you know, there was definitely things that went down, things that didn't work out, or heartbreak, misunderstandings, could be third-party situations for some. And so they feel like there was a loss of that celebration, or they hoped for some kind of reunion. They felt like they met their soulmate. They felt like that was the reunion, but it's like they weren't ready for harmony, or it could be neither of you were fully ready or prepared or experienced enough to really hold this connection in a harmonious way on all levels. And so there was some kind of separation that happened, some kind of tower moment where you're both kind of thrown out of this connection, thrown out of some kind of false sense of security. Like I said, I feel like neither of you were fully ready, or one of you wasn't fully ready. And so whatever you had built up together kind of had to be broken down for you to both start over on the right footing. Because you may have somehow started off this connection on the wrong footing, one of you or both of you. And then it's like you were trying to build the connection based on a faulty foundation, or insecurities or fears, or both having walls up. Whatever was blocking your connection from getting off the ground in a harmonious way had to come crashing down so you could rebuild and start all over again with more knowledge the second time around. So definitely healing. Most likely whatever's happened was part of the soul contract, like your souls agreed for those things to happen in order to trigger up wounds so that they can be released and healed, so more harmony can be attained within initially, so you can have more harmony with each other when the time is right. So they're wanting to come forward with an offer. They may be coming forward with small offerings, or they may be communicating to you in small kind of ways, or, you know, they're coming forward in a small kind of way, but it's not the full-on thing. It's not, they're not fully coming forward at this time. It's still probably not the right time just yet. But they may be testing the waters. They may be reaching out to you to see how you're going to react, to see if it is the right time. But there's still a lot of fears. When I see this moon card, it's like there's two towers here, almost like the tower that's crumbled down. So in the past there may have been, and maybe even in the present, you may still love each other, but it's from behind your own individual walls. Because this is all about needing to go down the path of the unknown, but it seems scary. There's these creatures that seem scary. You know, like when we're children and shadows really scare us at night, but they're just shadows of things that aren't really scary at all. So it's like, it could be a situation where both of you feared being totally open and vulnerable, or both of you felt rejected, or you feared rejection. And so this pessimistic thinking, this glass half empty or completely empty here, was clouding you both and blocking you both from fully being ready to turn around and take up the Two of Cups, wearing your hearts on your sleeves, being open and vulnerable. And so this could be a case of, you know, it's not just this person that's fearful and behind a wall or behind masks. It could be both. They may be reluctant to come and reach out and come forward if they feel like you're still behind your wall and going to be resistant. So they have a lot of fear. They're going inwards right now. They're trying to heal because they have experienced some heartbreak in this situation as well. The Three of Swords are above them. That's the card that normally shows the heart being pierced by the Three Swords. They're preparing themselves though. They're going inwards, rejuvenating themselves, connecting with the divine, connecting with their intuition so they can take up this sword here, like the Ace of Swords, and really take action. Ace of Swords is about victory. It's about clarity, communicating their truth. cutting the ties to anything that wasn't serving your connection in the past, and fighting for your connection. And then moving into the full energy, which is really positive, taking that leap of faith, starting over afresh, rebuilding the connection after the breakdown of some kind of dynamic which wasn't fully working for you both. It wasn't fully healthy, but really wanting to do things right this time around. So this person's missing you a lot. They do have hope. Well, they're just starting to dare to hope. She's just peeking her eyes out from beneath that blindfold. So daring to hope. And they're hoping for you, the young woman. They see you as this beautiful lady. She's in this garden here, so they're wanting this growth. They're seeing you as very feminine, like the flowers. You're definitely on their mind a lot. They definitely see you as a soulmate, as we have calling in your soulmate and soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And yes, this is your soulmate. So this person's praying. You may be working on affirmations and visualizations in order to manifest this reunion as well. So yeah, you're definitely each other's soulmates. I'm always talking about you to my friends. So I feel like this person's been seeking advice from their friends. If they felt like they couldn't talk to you directly, then, you know, they had a lot of built up energy, a lot of built up emotions. And whenever they're seeing their friends, it's like they're chewing their friend's ear off, like talking about you all the time kind of thing. I don't know why, but I always doubt your love for me. So this is what was holding them back. This was the fear that was preventing them from fully committing or taking a leap of faith in the past. And I feel for many of you, this could be the same for you. Like, you don't know why, but you always doubted their love for you as well. And it's a mirrored thing. You've made me closer to spirit, and for that I am eternally grateful. So they feel a deep meaning within your connection. They feel like this connection has really opened them up to the divine, to soul family, to their soul truth, to your soul truth, and the truth of this connection, this oneness that they feel with you, because you do truly know each other on these higher dimensions and in past lives, your soul family. So let's look into these messages here. Obsessed. Okay, so this person is currently feeling really obsessed with you. Oh, I didn't know there's another one that's fallen out. They're obsessed, thinking about you all the time, definitely missing you, obsessing maybe about how they can come forward, how to make things work. Obsessing about, you know, worrying what you think of them. That may have been one of their issues as well. Like, they were so concerned about how you perceived them, that they weren't being their true self. You know, when people give the advice, just be yourself when it comes to relationships. I feel like that's the thing this person struggled with the most, because they didn't think their true self was good enough. Yeah, oh my God, trying to impress you. So that is what I was just saying. They weren't being themselves. That was their biggest challenge. And I feel like that created a major block. Some of you got tired of that because you felt like they were just going around in circles and they weren't coming forward fully. So for some of you, you walked away and this completely crushed them. Crying. Okay, so some of them are really crying over you. They're crying over this loss that they feel has happened with you. They're really trying to call in their soulmate. They're really trying to align with you, you know, working with the law of attraction, trying to heal themselves in order for you to come into alignment with each other. I love you. So yeah, they really, really love you. Very deeply. Such a deep soul connection. And one final message. Okay, 2 want to come out. We have taken for granted and tower moment. Wow. So for some of you, that's what happened. You felt taken for granted. You felt like they were taking forever and keeping you waiting, and you got tired of that. Or something happened where they, you know, maybe went in a different direction temporarily, or there was a third party situation. You felt taken for granted, so you walked away, and again it created that tower moment. So please check out my other readings. I have loads on here about how does this person really feel about you, what do they want to happen, will they make a move, all readings like that. And please also check out my meditations. I have a few about how to align, you know, using the law of attraction, how to align to be able to attract deep, healthy love and relationship, reunion with your twin flame or your soulmate. So that could really help you align with this person, or, you know, it could help you align with someone else if someone else is destined to be your soulmate, you know. It will be different for different people. So please check those out. There's 50% off of all of my meditations as well. And just check below this video because all the details are there. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye.